We are live, and that is the time that the dogs are going to start barking.
Right.
I just see one. That's that delayed feed. I just saw 1 minute left, but I think we started a couple minutes early. And hello to everyone. There's it's nice to see. It's nice to see so many people on the chat here already. I'm gonna do a little bit of a call through here. I see Yo Jet. I see. I can't say that. P3 TID Nerf. Hey, not enough Nerf. Hello, Michael Dort. I know that guy. He's currently painting in the. Well, he's not currently painting,
right?
But he's actually painting, helping paint a space that I'll be doing some Nerf in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Which is really cool. Hamburger consumer. I don't know you, but I love hamburgers.
Yep.
And I love consuming things. Pieces of Paradise. This
coffee.
is yes, it is coffee. It's we will hold our coffee cups off screen to refill them.
Yes.
I saw a note asking if I'm going to talk about the XL launcher. You may have noticed that the XL launcher. I need to not look over there.
Green, yeah.
I gotta look at the camera. What a rookie! God, I should know better at this point. Yeah, I'll do like a little quick update on.
Which version is this? We're up to.
I think this is version 5.
5. Okay.
Yeah, I think this is version 5 at this point. Just kind of tweaking a lot of the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
This one's feeling pretty solid. It was. They're draft prints, so they're not the best prints, but This one has good motors in the flywheels, good worker flywheels, space for a battery and a LiPo alarm. Mm-hmm. Pretty good amount of wire channels. It's pretty high. We were trying to make it narrower because it is going to go on a wrist, but we just wanted to have room for the battery and room for stuff and room to assemble. Yep. It's not that heavy where it's 3D printed. So Foam Blasted, who I'm working on this with, he's working on kind of a curved piece for the bottom, and I'm going to put some padding on that. I have some 3/4 inch straps with buckles, and then we're going to make a piece for the bottom.
Okay.
And so it'll be nice and secure, and that's where like a paddle or something will hook on for this guy.
Gotcha.
This is just a test gravity mag. This mag is not, it needs a spring, but it's just a little test mag. But things are working pretty good. It's pretty fun. This thing is getting 70 to 75 feet per second.
On a Mega XL.
Mega XL, like a boom dozer or a big rig, you're getting high 40s, maybe 50.
Right.
So I think that's pretty good for this.
It's a lot of inertia.
Yeah, it's pretty good for this tiny little flywheeler. Well, I mean, I did hit you with a couple in the kitchen without provocation.
Yes. My lawyer will be in touch.
I understand, and I acknowledge that. So yeah, so it's pretty fun. I'm going to go back to the chat here for a second. I'm going to pull this in because my eyes are old. I hope I don't disconnect everything. I'm going to go back up here.
Might go on some Nerf as payment compensation.
the Dictator is payment. I think I'll do cash. The Dictator is hard to get here, but I appreciate you trying. Jolt King, looking fun. Dylan, cool that it goes on your arm. Yeah, it definitely is cool that it goes on your arm. I mean, may it eventually this might be something that goes to pistol form.
Right.
Like so. This is almost, it's funny, there's a thing right now, some of you probably know, called like there's a lot of kind of buzz around this, I'm gonna forget too many details around it. I shouldn't talk about it, but like the fly core system, if you Google that, basically about making kind of like a core system that can be a bunch of things. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that this will be, not to the like excellent extent that is, but I think this will be a kind of Mega XL core that I slap in a few different shapes, like some sort of SMG, a pistol.
Right, and it's compact enough you can probably shove it in a bunch of stuff.
Oh, I think so. I'm gonna try firing. Put
it on
the target cam.
Range cam.
Yeah, I should. Oh goodness, you're right. Now I will admit, 2 target big. Here we go. I'm gonna see if I can hit the bear. Is this the most accurate? No.
Is it the most ergonomic?
No. I mean, so this, I get a lot of people going, like, make this a drum. Like, this would be insane to wear on your arm. This is more just for fun.
Yeah.
Now, this may or may not feed well. We'll see. I don't have a spring in it. I do have it weighted. Mm-hmm. We're kind of focusing more on the blaster than the mags, but let's give it a try. Let's give it a shake. Nah, it's not gonna. It doesn't like. doesn't like how heavy that is, and that's why we're actually doing a new printed pusher that has a little bit more grip on it.
Oh.
Nah, it doesn't like all that weight. I got it to work on camera once. I wonder if I take a few out. You know what I'll do?
Put them in this one.
Yeah, I'll put them in this one down here. It's definitely tricky to figure out. So like right now, this is using a smooth stock pusher, and that is definitely not the best rig for that. Like it needs something like a serrated pusher or something like that. It's pretty fun once we get kind of the weighting and all of that stuff worked out. I mean, it's definitely a good time. It just needs some tweaks. It's pretty fun. All right. So, look, there you go. You guys get the real deal. You got to see me using that mag that does not work. Whatever. Do I care? God, I care so much. I wish it had worked. Oh, it worked earlier. That's all right. But it is fun. It is kind of a whole thing in progress. Like I said, Marcus and I are having a good time working on it together. Quite a time difference between him and I, so it's kind of like...
Where's he at?
He's in Germany.
Oh.
Yeah, so like...
6 or 7 hours?
This stream right now is 2 a.m. for him. Okay. So luckily I'm a night owl. Like I'll finish building something and be like, here are what I've noticed, and like he takes it. It's kind of like a handoff thing. It's actually really cool. All right, I'm gonna go back to the chat because definitely I get distracted with all that stuff. Could evolve it into a carbine for sure. Michael Dart, you know I'm just playing around. Oh no, for sure. And you'll get to borrow the Dictator and check it all out here soon enough. Piece of Paradise, you thinking about doing any modding on the Zesty, like maybe a flywheel kit? I made a pledge to never open up the Zesty again. If I was ever going to do it, it would be to flywheel it, for sure. Mag-Fed grenade launcher. Is it broken? Yeah, that's that big mag, I'm guessing. It's just, I actually put a weight in the mag before I closed it up. Never change a thing before you're going to show it. I'm like, I'll put a bit more weight in.
Right.
Anyway, whatever. But you saw it with the small one. Things never work on camera. They work fine too. You want to show someone? I'll admit, it doesn't work fine all the time. It's pretty solid with the small mag, but just the weight of the big mag, yeah, it's weird. Watching this while rewiring a Zeus, that's awesome. Nice. I actually recently did, it's not handy to me, I recently just did a Hurricane kit. I bought one before Out of Darts was out of them, because that was one of the first blasters I saw when I was getting into modding, and I just thought it looked so cool seeing the balls travel by fan, and using it, it's actually better than I ever expected.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it has that almost 100 volume, but every one of them, it feeds way more consistently because it's like one really long mag.
Right.
Like you don't, like with the I love the Perseus, but like any hopper blaster, like every once in a while you can do the shake.
Yeah.
The Zeus is no shake. It's just very, very snappy.
How do you reload? You just pop them in?
There's a hole in the top. I haven't let you try the Hurricane? God, I'm a bad friend. You pop the balls in the top, and there's a little magnetic door, and then there's a switch on it. You can turn off the flywheels and just run the blower.
Fan to push them through?
Yeah, it pushes them, it snakes them on through. This is a really cool thing we're talking about and not showing on the Dart Zone stream. But that's cool. I need to buy a Hurricane kit. I hope you can get one. Maybe if you reach out to other darts, they'll do another one. Not a lot of good blasters on the shelves right now. I mean, I still like a lot of goofy stuff. I mean, I still managed to buy blasters. That is for sure. Speaking of buying blasters, should we whip into... what do I think about the Nerf Gel Blaster? I'm not interested enough to buy one. If I was sent one to review, that would be great. But getting the actual stuff from the Nerf mothership is a little bit harder. I mean, it looks It looks fine. Gel is not, and I'm going to talk about gel, and you guys have probably seen me talk about gel. Gel is not my passion at all. Like, I think it's fun to goof around with. We had a couple of barbecues where we played around with some gel blasters. Like, it's fine, but I'm not going to start a gel channel or a gel stream.
Right.
Like, I like all the different caliber stuff. Like, I feel like, well, everyone's doing, like, the craziest short dart things I've ever seen. I'm just like, wow, I want to shoot rockets and make it excel and stuff. Yeah. So I like all the different caliber stuff, so I think that's... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe at some point, if it goes on sale, I'll grab it, but it might be a while before I have that one. Ultra Speed is worth its price. I definitely don't think it's worth its price, but I would like to have an Ultra Speed. The Ultra Speed, I don't know if you know, the Ultra Speed is that one, it's the Ultra Blaster. It does 8 darts a second, I think. But the problem is, when it's hitting its high rate of fire, pretty big dip in FPS, because it's just like 9-volt stuff. And it uses a proprietary mag. It uses a different mag.
Wasn't that an issue before?
So I have finally collected a bunch of Ultra mags.
Right.
This is another mag.
Awesome.
That's bad news bears. But I would like to get one, but not until it's on sale. Right. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into some, because time will fly by on us. We're 10 minutes in. Let's get into some stuff. I told Matt, you let me know what you want to open, and we will open that first. Matt's looking at the Tomcat. I'm gonna give you some scissors.
Okay.
You get right in there. So I did get a chance to try the Tomcat. Michael actually loaned me his, so I could try it. I did a couple streams on TikTok with Dart Zone, which was really cool. This is a neat blaster. I'm very excited to see what you think of it. So that's the fun. Matt is our guinea pig here. That's all right. Matt was like, should we open any of these up before the stream? I'm like, no, let's give them an authentic experience.
Watch me struggle cutting tape live on stream.
What a fool I am. Joel King, I have 12 Ultra Mags. Yeah, I've also been collecting, I have a lot of Ultra Mags too, and I'm very annoyed now that we're going to have...
It just seems like... Well, I know why they did it, because again, they got to go buy all the other mags.
But... Well, kind of, but then they don't sell them separately anyway.
Right.
So, what are they doing? Ultra is so OP in war, but the darts are expensive, so nobody runs them. You know what?
True.
Yeah, the darts are expensive. I did get a bunch of the AccuStrike Ultra on sale for sale in Canada for $8.99, and I bought a bunch of them, a shameful amount of them. So between that and regular Ultra, that I bought a bunch of those on sale for $5 a box of 20. I have a lot of Ultra ammo. I don't find Ultra a whole lot more expensive than Rival. Rival here in Canada is super expensive. Yeah. I ran my Prometheus one night at Envor and was like, I can't financially do this.
I will never financially recover.
I so wanted to do that that meme.
Michael,
here, let me grab this.
We don't need glasses.
No, unless you want to. Here, I'll fire it over here. You know what you're doing. You're an adult. I'm curious to see your impressions of the Tomcat. The Tomcat, people are loving the Tomcat.
The half darts?
Oh yeah, did it have...
No.
There must have been darts in there. I mean, I have darts.
There's an empty case of darts.
Empty case of darts?
Yeah.
It was sealed though, wasn't it? What? That's wild. Dart Zone. Oh, did I get a demo? Or just... I'll be right back. I'm going to get some darts. I'm not complaining. A demo is great.
It wasn't tied into the box.
Oh, I probably did get a demo then. That is, again, very grateful.
Right.
Very grateful.
Hey, remember when I asked you if you wanted to bring a bunch of those over?
Oh, I know. Here. Professional stream.
Plop them in.
There you go.
They just go through this little...
Yeah, they go in the back. You can load 2 rows. There is a way to do it without bending them. If you just want to do 1 row just for the...
Yeah.
Just for the lulls.
Wait, this is the wrong way, isn't it? Absolutely the wrong way.
Oh yeah, you should put them in the right way.
Yeah, that'll work.
That's my pro Nerf tip for you. My pro dart tip. Are we still on the target camera like a couple of amateurs?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright. I'm going to change this back. Hold on. We really need a producer. If you're in our area and you want to be a producer, here we go. Not very organized. Listen, okay. Doing my best. I love those Tupperware containers. Yeah, I've been grabbing those at Value Village every time I see them for $6 a piece. I have 7 or 8 of them. There's some that aren't even on camera. So I have my ammo and my darts very, very sorted, just because I don't like them to be a big jumble. Check up on the chat here. Never going to pick up any Ultra. Only reason I would is to convert it into full length. Yeah, I mean, that's all, I mean, people do all kinds of things. Do I have any of the Whiteout series blasters? Yeah, I do have a Whiteout. I have a Whiteout Maverick. Do I have any other Whiteout ones? I think I just have the Maverick.
What's this one guy?
Oh, that's the priming handle.
Oh, you gotta prime it.
Yeah, you gotta prime it to put it in. And then there are little... Oh, there's little... This guy needs to This guy needs to pop out. It is a little bit. They sell
Finicky?
they sell the extra ones now, which is great. But like, you're not doing this on the fly. But I guess the intent isn't to do it on the fly. It's like if you're taking a break in an event, you don't have to. There you go.
Alright.
Give that a try. Simple as that, everyone.
Easy.
Let me go to the target
Target
cam. 2 cam. Target big. It's all labeled.
Alright. What does this shoot at, roughly?
Like 150, 160? Someone will correct me.
Like I said, not the bear.
Yeah, I don't think the bear can take it. You can shoot at those little foldy down
targets,
targets.
yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
It's nice. I like it.
Yeah, it's
The heavy capacity is nice. The prime, the actual handle itself, is nice to have because it is a little bit of a harder prime. So to have the actual handle instead of a grip like this is a lot nicer. The stock, adjustable stock, is nice. It's sturdy. What's this little piece? It's just rails.
Yeah, I think it's like a rail cover thing.
Okay, I see.
I think it's just for style.
I mean, I suppose you could put something back here, like dark
Yeah,
storage or
and it
something,
just covers it.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice. It's not too heavy.
Pretty accurate.
Oh,
I forget what this one costs. I think the Tomcat, if you're in Canada and you get it from Amazon, I think it's like 110. I think it's in that range. Someone can probably correct me on the chat. All these people are more knowledgeable than me.
You really just pull it off the bottom.
Yeah, you can just leave it on. Like you can just leave it on. You can load it like through the back and can keep loading with it on. I'm gonna go back to the chat for a second. Put a scar barrel in the Tomcat. Fits perfectly inside the muzzle attachment. That's really cool. Yeah, like 160. See, that's why we invite only smart people to the chat, and I don't bother with my chronograph. I would like to have a chronograph cam someday. Not enough nerf. Matt looks like a natural sniper. Oh, for sure.
Oh, I am.
He likes to snipe. Not enough nerf, nothing much. I don't need to read comments to each other. I'm glad you're chatting. Hey, Nerf Talk. Nice to Tomcat. He has that stock. Hey to you. What do I think about the worker CO2 power? I mean, I would like to have something that is CO2 powered. I don't have anything.
Do they just
yet that is
the little canisters that you put in like the rocket cars, the
high
school science projects?
I would like to have the wrecked jury. There's a CO2 pistol that I wouldn't mind having. It's hard to get some stuff in Canada, is why. If I don't have it, it's probably a Canadian shipping problem. Can I be your producer? I'm 12 and live at the bottom of the United States. I think there's a little gap between Canada and the bottom, but I can still do it. I mean, there might be room for an admin. My people will talk to your people. YouTube can consume your life, but I love Nerf, so RIP. Got it. What's the best way to fix the Mark III Talon issue? Oh, there is a fix for that. I actually haven't done that fix yet for my Mark III. When I do it, I actually have... I'm going to be doing a guide for some changes I made to my Mark III, actually.
Right.
Actually, I'm going to put a couple darts in this guy. I actually changed the pusher motor in my Mark III because the full auto fire rate just isn't...
It was super disappointing out of the box.
Yeah, as much as I love the Mark III probably more than many people. I wanted better fire rate. I did kind of a stupid thing though, and because I was like, I'm okay with the stock flywheels and stuff. I just want better rate of fire. But I thought I had a Valkyrie laying around, and I only had like a Kraken. I put a Kraken in there, and it's way too fast. Like it's stupid fast. So like you'll hear it. I have it on full auto now. I couldn't even get it to feed from the Kraken, but I put in a 9.6 volt nickel metal hydride just to slow it down, and you'll see.
Like, you'll see, barely.
I mean, once I get that tuned, I did 3D print the new pusher arm because there's one that's prone to breaking if you upgrade the speed.
Right.
I printed that and put it in. I have a bulk order coming from Out of Darts of 70 motors. When this is all done, I'm going to build 10 of them and put them for sale.
Nice.
Maybe look at some kits. Maybe eventually we'll do files, but I think like a lot of people when they do a blaster right away, it'll be see if anyone wants to just buy one assembled the way we wanted to make it. So we'll figure that out. So I did get a bunch of motors. Plus I'm always modding stuff, and whatever. It's probably better for me to go wholesale. That's a scary statement on my hobby addiction. All right. Oh, Michael Dor, the Tomcat was $128.99. The Mark 1.2 was $175.99. This is very handy. Thank you. So the Tomcat, $130 Canadian. Like it's pricey enough, but that's a good one. Like I feel like that's again, a lot of these Dart Zone ones, take it to a war, take it to your first event, and you can hang out with the people who mod. Like,
right.
You know, you're going to be in the same ballpark anyway. Like, I think that's a really, really cool thing to do. Suggestion, maybe a K26 spring. Oh, for the Tomcat? I mean, maybe. I'm not a big spring modder, to be honest. I'm more of a flywheel guy. Jake is here. Oh my god, I love Nerf. Yeah, me. You're in the right place then. Not enough Nerf. Look at that sexy beast. Why, thank you. Or maybe you, Matt. I don't want to assume. Maybe the Mark III.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. We will never know. Mine broke. Dart Zone sent me a new Switch for it. Probably Mark III. Nerf Talk. I think it's 170 out of the box. I'm going to scroll down. 70 Motors G. 70 Mag Dump. Nerf Talk, what's up? All right, sorry. Just keeping up on the chat. At some point, I need to tweak my OBS settings so that we are... I would really like to have it so that the chat's in the screen. I gotta do all those things the YouTubers do. I'm just an old man who loves Nerf, though.
That's all right.
That's gotta catch up.
Yeah.
I see you've opened something. I was talking so much. I didn't even notice.
I'm just moving right along here.
Do it. Keep it moving.
2.1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's already mag in here. And it's empty. So, first of all, mags are cool.
Mags are cool.
These little grippers here to keep them fully loaded. The box itself comes with, what do you got here?
You want to Vanna that box for a second?
Ooh. Little magazine holder.
Mag holders, nice.
With the little grips at the bottom, like there's little indentations that actually grab onto the mag.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't actually tried those yet, so that's cool. So I know the holster's nice. I've tried it on. It's pretty good. And Dart Zone actually has left-handed holsters up on their website you can download.
Right.
Which is nice, because like I would like to run...
I assume you can't put it in with this thing, but...
that's what that thing on the side is for.
Oh, right here, yeah.
Which is kind of weird. Like, this is just some extra orange. I mean, I love safety, but, like, I'm probably not going to use that a whole lot.
Right.
But I could see me tuning this down a little bit and running it maybe as a secondary at, like, an HVZ or something like that. Strapped on my left, maybe. Because I'm going to do dual Nightingales, I think, for the most part.
Right.
Other way. But I mean, that 2.1 is a pretty good blaster. Like it's pretty cool. That one too, you're getting really, really good performance out of that one as well.
The holster, the mag holster, 3 magazines,
three mags, which is nice. That's not normal for sure. I mean, they're proprietary, but you can get 3. You can get another 3-pack off Amazon for like $20, I think.
Okay.
So like you do that, you're pretty. If you're carrying, you don't need. You're fine, I guess.
All right, you want to put us on target cam?
Oh, I'll put us on target. I'll put us on target cam, and I'll catch up on the chat. Oh, I see Bots and Blasters has entered the chat. Excellent. If I need help setting up live streams, like the chat over the stream, you can help me with that. That would be great. I'm learning as I go. I was very excited to do my first mobile stream. I streamed some playing some Super Blast. You couldn't hear me. But you could see me. It was fun. But yeah, I'll take up on that bots for sure. Awesome Lucas, sorry for the bad suggestions. Not really a mod person. There are no bad suggestions. No. I mean, there are. We're not going to be mean about it though. You suggest whatever, and we'll talk about it. And lots of times I'm not going to say I missed what point was the bad one. I haven't heard anything bad on here. Yo Jet, just get a Dictator. The Dictator does look neat. I mean, I can't keep. Let's see here. Perfectly balanced. Well, man, there's a lot of chat stuff here. I love that. This is fun.
What happens when you get 5,000 subscribers?
I did hit that 5,000 mark. Thank you, guys. The Dictator, the Dictator's $34. When we get to that, I'm really curious to see what you think of the Dictator, because that's from the Max line, not the Pro line. Okay. Well, the Tomcat's from the Max line, too.
Right.
So, and I feel like the Tomcat holds up with these really well. It's not, well, I mean, the Tomcat's probably the same FPS as this one, maybe. We'll get into the Mark 1.2. That has some pretty insane out of the box FPS.
Right. I am interested, super interested.
Yeah, it needs some fixes. out of the box.
Oh?
Yeah, it jams.
Oh, okay.
The very first time I fired it, it jammed. I shouldn't, spoiler alert, we'll let you try it.
Alright.
Pretty sure you can load mega rounds through the muzzle attachment on the 2.1. I feel like I might have seen something about that too. That you can put a...
Like the...
Yeah, am I going to go all that way to get a mega round? I am.
You are.
I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it for... I'm going to do it for Jared. Before I go do that for Jared, would you rather a Striker or a Mark III? I would rather a Mark III.
Same.
All day long. I do have a Max Striker that I haven't opened. Oops. Petted Nerf. I don't know how I'm saying that. It has a number in it. I'm old. I really want to buy that blaster. I just don't have the money, but I'll be a producer for the money. I am not quite hiring yet, but we will keep it. We'll keep it under advisement. What do you like better, the Nexus Pro or the Max Striker? I do have a Conquest Pro, so that'll be interesting to see. I probably should have had that out when looking at the Dictator, but we gotta limit. We're at 25 after. We gotta limit things a little bit. Wish we had a target here. Me too. The Dart Zone pistol looks sweet. Oh hey, QWERTY for when? QWERTY for when? I don't know. That's the trouble with usernames that you haven't seen. Adam Robertson, welcome. Recommended the Mega in the barrel. We're gonna try it out. Matt just went to get one. We are on the Matt's butt cam. I'm gonna move that over to main broadcast view so we don't scandalize them.
You want to try a regular one or an AccuStrike one?
We'll do AccuStrike. Let's do it. All right. Getting an airsoft, man, is it expensive? Yeah, I actually don't know what the status of it is, but I might actually be getting some airsoft from New Zealand to try out. And if I do, and I was talking to someone, and they're like, would you be interested? And I was like, you know what? I would love to do that. If you were cool with me talking about doing some airsoft with some friends, like yourself, and talking about, like, what was fun about this? What's different from Nerf? Like, if it's very much like here's kind of a comparison thing, I'd be all over that. So that might happen at some point. I think airsoft would be a blast. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think airsoft is cool. I think paintball is cool. The problem is just, like, the organization and time and everything to do it.
Right.
Let me go to that target cam for the big mega trial.
Okay. We're going to go with that rival target.
Okay.
I mean, it works.
It's okay. You'd have to really need to, like, bust a shield or something. It actually is not... It's, like, loose enough that it actually has the sound of a dry fire. Yeah. Even with the dart in there.
No.
Nah, you can do another one. Okay. I mean, it goes okay.
You have to lead it up a little bit.
I would rather just carry another blaster that fires mega. Sure. Like, I don't know. Or I'll have the gauntlet on. I won't need it. Yeah. Mega moment. Let's see here. Airsoft hurts. You need body armor for. Yeah, for sure. It's a whole different, whole different thing. Like, I get so many comments on TikTok, especially where it's like, "Bro,
you should try airsoft.
You should just airsoft, bro." Like, yeah, okay. It's not as easy as that. I also like the people who are like, "Bro, you should get real guns." I'm like, I can't shoot Matt with a real gun in my basement. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to do that. He's my friend. So, yeah, I don't know. People are just weird about considering things. Rival would probably fire better in that case. Yeah, you know what? It might. But, anyway, we're moving on. We're going to the Dictator.
We are.
Yeah, people are going to like that. People have been asking about the Dictator. I feel like I've been a little bit slow to review that one, but I got to the point where I was waiting for the stream. Why don't you give them a little preview of what's in the box there? Not to tell you how to stream. No, listen to me. Ooh. Reveal. I do like that. That looks pretty good.
It does.
This one comes with darts. I like that. Again, I'm not complaining. It's amazing.
I do need the scissors, though.
Oh, yeah. There you go. That's the kind of equipment we have. We had a producer. If our friend there, who lives below Texas, if he was here, he would have produced this straight open for us. All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to go back to the chat here. Yeah. Thoughts on the Hyper Evolve, please? I'm so glad you asked. That is a weird blaster. The Hyper Evolve. What are they doing? I love everything. Look at all the things I have. If there's a series of blasters where I'm just sitting here going, what?
Hyper what?
Hyper Evolve. There's a new Hyper Blaster. Nice catch, like Spider-Man. There's a new Hyper Blaster. It's like a big... it's hopper fed, like all the Hyper stuff. It kind of looks like the big Mach 100, but it's a Springer. It still doesn't have a hop up, so it's not very accurate. It's powerful. They shoot like 120 FPS. Mm-hmm. I just don't know what they're doing. The Rush 40 I really like. They made the Fuel 20, which is like a Rush 40, but half the capacity and almost as big. Right. They're just doing weird stuff. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not a huge fan. Let's see here. Dictator. I thought Not Enough Nerf was saying Dictator thumbs down. I was like, jeez. Joel King, you just get the tournament prize of a prison sentence. Yes, it's for sure. Evolve looking interesting, but Hyper seems questionable. Yeah, I don't know. I played once in the backyard and I used the Rush 40. Yep. And that thing was like a pistol cheat code. Because I just had more ammo than everyone. We were using stock Nerf too, which I shouldn't have used it. But it was cool that way. Yeah. But a lot of fields won't let you use it. You can't use it at events. You couldn't use it at HVZ.
Is it?
They don't like the rubbery ammo.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that the rubbery ammo is that much worse than like putting a bunch of these through the mulcher. I don't know. But anyway, for whatever reason, we have decided as a Nerf community that we do not like Hyper. Okay, so there's 2 new blasters that nobody wants. Jared, just let me shoot a whole mag in my room real quick. No big deal. Michael Dort, dude, I'm so jealous. At least you are handy and you can borrow all these things. Mm-hmm. Bro, it's just play with real guns. You would have less friends. AR style grip. And yeah, there's some more stuff in the chat. Look at that tack rail. So, alright, try it. So the Dictator.
Through the bottom?
Through the back. So, was there another mag and then a connector thing? Yep. Because I think the thing of the Dictator, I know shockingly little about the Dictator, but I think its thing is you connect the mags. You do the connecty thing here. People are watching the stream going, how do you not know this? You put that on, and then you put the other mag in, so it's also facing that way, and you can use this to pull it out and flip it. So it kind of has 2 mags on board. Okay. And it does the same thing as the Conquest Pro, where like when you load it, it like swivels the dart up and into place, which I do think that's cool. The Max Dictator has a cool look for sure. It's always neat whenever you use a Nerf blaster too that like doesn't have a mag where you would normally have a mag. Mm-hmm. Like that's always kind of cool. I actually really like Nerf blasters that have mags on the side for that reason. Like I don't think those I think those don't get enough credit. I'm always fine with that. They're hard to holster or like put over your back or whatever, but let's see here.
Is that supposed to lock in?
Oh, other upside down. Upside down like that. And then, boom. So I think it's you, I don't know which way. Am I about to get this jammed? I think you do that.
Face down?
Yeah, and then like when you're done, you can pull it back out. I think.
Interesting.
I don't know. Okay. People are just like, these guys don't know what they're talking about.
Press the fire. Do you like the press the fire or press the safety?
Oh,
on the actual thing?
That's kind of nice.
I'll often look at my safety and not be 100% certain if it's on or off.
Yeah, that's cool. I gotta say, Matt, that Dictator looks good on you. Is that a weird thing to say?
It was a little bit.
Well, it does.
Alright, go to range cam.
Range cam, sorry.
We're gonna go with these little tiny ones on the bottom.
Okay.
Whoa.
Ooh, close. Wow, right on my light. Oh. Oh. Those are dry fires. What do we got going on?
I don't know. That last pull that fired, I did feel something.
Like in your heart? Emotionally?
I don't know.
I'll let you mess around with that while I check out the chat here.
Here we go.
You got it? What was the issue?
It just, like, the draw felt like there was something caught.
Oh.
Oh gosh, now I gotta fire it. Sorry.
Oh, that's alright. That's fine. Alright.
There doesn't appear to be anything in the breeze.
Matrix Fire mod. I do have a Matrix Fire that is modded. It is pretty cool. Actually, the Matrix Fire mod was actually kind of the inspiration, to be honest, for doing this. I had a bunch of like garbage spare parts. I built the first one of this out of like an old Iron Man gauntlet, and I was like, well, what if I just use another stock motor as a little pusher? And did that, and it let me basically keep this whole thing a lot shorter, which I thought was really cool. So yeah, so no, I love that Matrix Fire mod. Do we have a critical jam?
I don't think so, but... Far less accurate.
Do we have a...
There we go.
Do we have a... I was going to ask if we had a critical aim problem.
I also didn't put anything on the rail to aim, but...
Oh, well, that's somewhere.
I know, it's in there somewhere, yeah. I like this less.
Less than the Tomcat?
Yeah.
Interesting. Folks, you heard it here first. This is going to be spicy.
It's... So, here, is there any... It's in the mag here.
Yeah, let me give it a try.
Yeah.
I feel like I would try to load this the opposite way a lot.
The darts don't come out true. They're wobbly as they come out of the barrel.
All right, let's see what the scoop on these. You know what? So I'm going to say right off the bat, I don't want to pile on to your negativity, but I don't like when I pick up a blaster and I feel like, and I'm not a marksman. I'm not a real steel guy at all. But some blasters, when you hold it up and you go to aim, it's like you wish there was a divot in your face because you can't see down the rail like you think you should be able to. Maybe it's me. Never mind. I might retract everything I just said. What's going on there? Oh, it's coming loose.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a lock? Do you lock this in?
I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I assume that's what that is, but it wouldn't lock in.
Let's try again here. I feel like 2 came out. Something...
I'm right.
I feel like we're doing something wrong. I don't know what we're doing wrong.
Does chat have any insight?
Does the chat know what we're doing wrong? Let's see here. QWERTY for when. That is good to know. That doesn't help me with my Dictator problem, but I am glad to see that. If anyone knows what we're doing wrong on this Dictator, let me know. We're not doing something weird like... Well, no. I mean, hold on. Are we doing something weird? Did we put things in backwards? Were they not coming out true because they were coming out backwards? Oh, this is a maritime foam moment. Matt, you're off. You're off the chat. I think you might want to try that again.
All right.
So, I mean, in fairness, though, that does show an issue. I was actually jokingly thinking, oh, I could easily put that in backwards, so the dart should face up.
Up? Okay.
I think, or however I just had it in.
Yeah, it's this way. It'd be better if there was some sort of indication on the mag or on the...
It should only even load one way.
Right. See, now that actually locks in, so now we're...
All right, so we're gonna see if Matt has changed his mind on the Dictator.
I think I still prefer the...
That would be fair. It does help, though, to fire the darts not backwards.
Right.
I don't know what the aerodynamics are on that, but probably not good. Can you whip out the modded Matrix Fire during the stream? Probably not this stream, because we are cruising through time, and oh my god. It's like it's 9:35. But I have a short on that, and maybe next stream we'll just do a bunch of modded stuff and chat about those. Michael Dort, make sure the arrow points up. Yeah, we got that too late, but yeah. Let's see here. How hard was the Vulcan mod? I mean, it's not done. It's a part behind me, so I guess TBD. But not too bad to get it test firing. Surprised it fired backwards. I actually am too. That's why I didn't assume that at first. Someone at a Nerf War load half darts backwards in an Aeon Pro. So it is doable. You saw it right here. We did that. That's just a little bit of comedy we were bringing to the stream, right?
Right. This is what I'm the most interested in.
Right. Let's go.
Scissors.
This one has been opened before. I hate to take away the illusion, but I don't think you'll need scissors on this one.
Oh.
That's my beautiful box!
There goes your limited edition.
All right.
Instructions. Who needs those?
Well, maybe us? I don't know. Should we...
Oh, you want to Vanna White it?
Maybe.
Okay. Where are we going there?
This is not easy to do. God. Look at that. I'm going to go back to the other cam. Main broadcast view here. All right. It just covers Matt completely. Here's what you get, though. It's a nice looking package. I'm going to take some stuff out of here real quick so that we can uncover Matt. I do like that it comes with the low power spring. I haven't tried it yet. I did hear that the low power spring was almost like too low for what you're doing, like so low that it was kind of inaccurate. Right. But I love the concept, and you know what? I'll always take an extra spring. I think that's really neat.
True.
I'm gonna load. If you want to, well, actually, here I'll just throw this controversial grip on there.
Controversial grip?
Oh, I've said too much.
Oh no.
All right, let's load some of these bamboos up for you, and we are all gonna watch with our breath held as you fire this and see what happens.
Okay.
I'm going to do a spoiler alert. The first time I fired this, it ended up getting jammed so badly I needed a screwdriver. Like, before I ever got a dart to exit it.
Right.
There are some fixes out there for some of the issues around the feeding, the feeding of it. Mm-hmm. If you're deliberate with it, you can avoid the issue, but, like, seems like really something that should not have been an issue. Oh, we should put the pins in it. There we go.
So it just lets it break down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if I actually managed to load this. The sight is nice, though. Alright, here you go. So this thing, I have chronoed it before. This thing is hitting like 210, 215.
Right.
So it is a massive heavy hitter out of the box. A lot of... Yeah, I'm not
First of all, we're after that back. But adjustable and collapsible stock. Is there a little grip?
I don't know if there's a little grip or
there's
not.
Nothing to actually catch it.
No, that's weird.
Interesting. There is a little, like a nubbin or teeth to grab something? But there's nothing on the stock, on the...
Oh, wait. Is it... It catches when it's extended, maybe.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of hubbub that the stock is too flexy because of the heavy prime.
Oh,
like
same as the Jurassic Park one?
Yeah. If you try to use, like, when you prime this, you should brace a bit with the handle.
Right.
If you just use this, it could break.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I mean, that can be fixed with replacing a different stock, but again, you're buying a premium blaster that kind of sucks to have to do that. I've heard this stock is, like, really nice for, like, the Mark III, because it's like it's a flywheeler. You don't need all that pressure.
Right. Rubbery handle's nice. The actual back of the stock itself is rubber as well. And this is rubber. So, again, feels premium.
Oh, yeah. Looks good, too.
All right. I'm going to aim for the rifle.
With a lot of authority.
Oh, yeah.
That is wild.
That doesn't move at all. And this is what, over 200?
Yeah.
It came out a little wonky. It moved the entire thing backwards. We're not on range cam.
Oh no! Oh, guys, you missed all of. Oh.
Here, let's knock them back again.
The bamboo darts read high because they're much lighter, but they don't hold accuracy at range. Interesting. What happened there? That break? It popped the entire thing off. Amazing. You keep going. That's fine. Those are part of my Gel Blaster Kickstarter from years ago. That'd be disallowed in our wars. We have a hard limit of 200. Yeah, so not for that. You do have a lighter spring, but I think this lighter spring goes down to like 100, so that's kind of too low. There's some chat here around other Elite stuff. I kind of missed that. I won't go back up, but I like a lot of those blasters. Highest FPS blaster I have? Probably that. I do have behind me, you can't see it, I have a Caliburn, but my Caliburn is not tuned in, I would say. Like, I never really properly sealed it. The Caliburn can get, 300, over 300. Mine only gets about 200. And I would say this thing is, I don't typically chase FPS, and I am more of a flywheel guy, so I would be interested in getting one of those band blasters cages and flywheels that, get up over 200. That would be cool. Not enough nerf. In my opinion, the only solid Elite 2.0 blasters are one, the Moto Blitz, it's cool. Turbine, except the mag release. The Turbine I can't get here in Canada. I wish I could. Commander's fun. The Ranger I think is fun. People give it a hard time because it's only 5. I like it. Eagle Point, I don't have one. I don't like the look of it. Bolt action isn't my favorite, but it's cool. Let's see. Oh, Joel King, don't worry. It should only hit about 200 with normal usable darts.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Trailblazer is a good one. My Nerf all shoot low except my couple of Nerf blasters with big springs, and those shoot at most 125.
Oh.
You get a jam?
Yep.
Took you a while to get one. So, just watch your... I don't want to, look down the barrel or anything either.
Let me put the safety on.
Oh, can you fire it? Oh, what have we done? You know what? I'll mess around with this after. I think we'll take that as our... We're done with this one, as it is now critically jammed. Yeah, it does not. Huh. That's not good. Yeah, there's a...
Can't tell what's jammed.
Well, the dart is up in, the tubing.
Oh,
that's
really?
That's what was happening to me before as well. And, you can't get the mag out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole... I don't know. I think this is kind of an unacceptable issue. I don't want to put a metal screwdriver down there. All right, I have this broken. I'm gonna look down it because it's broken. I can't find. Oh no, it's clear. It says, it told me it looks clear. Maybe the dart came out.
Something's jammed in there.
This is weird.
This makes for great television.
Does it ever? Do you guys all want to watch this non-stop here? If I can get this to, I don't know. I just think...
It was working just nice, but yeah, there's something not catching.
And this won't come out. This is very annoying. I don't know if you guys have ideas about what this could be. We're just going to put it over here.
Yep. Out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind. But that's very disappointing. Imagine if you're kind of new to Nerf and you don't really know what you're doing. That's not okay. I don't know. That's a bad... I'm very, very grateful for all the Dart Zone stuff, so I was kind of I don't want to review that 2.1 first. Because I love all the other blasters, and I love that blaster once I fix the issues with it, but I just think that is uncool that it's like that out of the gate. Yeah, I'll definitely check out some fixes on that one too. The screw, it's one screw, you can reach it without taking it apart. Cool. I'll check all that stuff out later. Sorry I get so wrapped up in that. It's just it's that whole thing when something doesn't work and you're like, I want to fix it right now. Let's see here.
Deuce Pro.
Deuce Pro is a great blaster. I don't have it here because it wasn't part of the collection I got from Dart Zone. Yeah. I had a Deuce Pro. I brought one early. The Deuce Pro has that rotation drum skipping issue that happens occasionally, but I stand by that thing is $40. That's a good blaster for $40. You can easily take it from 100 FPS to 130 or a little bit higher.
Right.
It has 3 extra cylinders, a holster. That's a good blaster. If you can't find a little joy in your heart for that blaster, I don't know what's wrong. People are saying it's an easy fix, so I'll have to do that. What do we? Oh, we're into the. Okay, we got a little bit of time. We're into the gel.
We are. That's it for as far as I know.
All right, let's do it. Let's get into. Let's start small, and let's check out this little Nebula Pro guy.
This is yours.
Wow, here you go. People are telling me this is an easy fix. I gotta figure that out. Screw you can reach without taking it apart. Alright, we'll do it later. Stop. Stop looking at it on stream. I'm gonna go to the main cam. Hey, toys on the side. How you doing, man? It's nice to see you here too. All right, what do we?
Gellets looks like 1,000. 500 each.
500 each. Yeah. I will say, okay, I like that the more pro blasters are giving their gellets in these little packets, because I have a bunch of the Furban Toys gel blasters, and they give you like
10,000.
Yeah, each packet is 10,000. I'm just like, at one point I had Pyrex bowls just full of gellets laying around for doing reviews. I'm like, that's too many. So like the on-lock blasters and these blasters, I think this is cool. The only counter to that is they don't give you enough. Like
Right.
giving you like 2 packets, that's
1,000's not a lot. Yeah.
that's a bit cheap. So this one's a Springer.
A Springer, interesting.
Yeah. I don't know much about it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's safety on. So where do you put a gellet in there? The handle somewhere? We need an instruction book.
We'll just
Oh,
make them.
does that
right
flip
there.
up?
Yep.
There you go. All right, hopper fed. You got some gels over there. We're stealing some gel blaster gellets because I already had this hydrated.
Is this brand new bottles?
Oh, I have other ones that's not open. Unless you broke the seal on that, then it doesn't
That's
matter.
the only one over here.
Oh, how about right here by me? You can put a lot in there. That's cool.
Lock?
Oh,
Or just
presumably. Oh, it's just
Just snaps in. Yeah.
I don't.
Don't like. Yeah.
No, that feels like old timey. That feels like old timey Nerf. But
Yeah. Burst into multiple pieces. Again, destroyed it. I feel like it's breaking them apart.
This might be an unfair thing to be using with other
people's.
These are breaking apart hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, they are all supposed to be universal. These are pretty new. Like these aren't old, and it does say on the box that these are standard
Gellets.
universal gellets. So that's interesting. I might have to do a short on this.
I mean, your buckshot.
It's basically a shotgun, so
Right.
that's not. Huh. All right, TBD on this one, I guess.
I do like this little thing though. It has a little beak to allow you to just float.
It's cool, and I love the idea of a Springer.
Yeah.
Like, and it has like, there's a lot here that I think could be cool. I just something's not right with how it's feeding. So let's try it and if I'm gonna feel bad if this is the same thing for the Pulsar Pro. I would have hydrated the gellets that came with it, and I will. The gellet problem. They are everywhere. I will hydrate before I do a review,
Right.
just to be fair.
Pulsar Pro.
But I didn't have time today.
This looks fun.
It does look fun. Crack that bad boy open. Let's see. Love the Nebula for plinking. Yeah, I mean, I could see it being really cool. It was not going well there. But it might have been the fault. Might have been the fault of the gellets.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000.
That's better.
Yeah. Get the stock.
Another one of these little bead containers.
A foregrip, I think.
I think that's a buffer tube.
Oh. The blaster itself.
This looks cool. Oh no. Oh no. It's gone.
Oh, no.
Do you want to bust that brand new one right open, Matt?
This guy?
Yeah, just in case. Just in case that helps. Let's see. I actually was charging the battery for this too before here. Needing to hydrate gel, it's in the huge mess of the reasons I have no interest in gel ball. Yeah, I mean, you gotta plan for it so much. Like, it can be fun, but like even tonight doing this stream, I was like, it was 3 hours ago, and I was at my parents', which is like half an hour from here, and I'm like, I didn't hydrate the gelates. No, that's not how. If you want to do random plinking, that's very tough. Mm-hmm. One thing I will say is gelates can hang around hydrated way longer than people say. Mm-hmm. Except for the fact that when we just tried to do it with some other ones, they all burst apart. I do like that the Pulsar Pro has an XT60 connector. Okay. I think that's kind of cool. Lots of battery tray room. Yep. So that's all you just need. Pop off? Yeah, that just slides on. Just slides on. Okay. Very easy battery tray.
I didn't fill it completely, but
should be fine. This thing looks cool. What we got here?
Safety?
We got full auto, single, and safety. I love when gel blasters have select fire. Okay, this is pretty cool.
They're staying together.
I mean, that's pretty fun. Let me try a quick single, then I'll go to you. Yeah, this thing hits pretty hard too. This one hits over 200 FPS.
200 FPS?
Yeah, so that hits as hard as those on-lock blasters that I have as well. Is this the one we just used?
Yep.
I might try a couple of these and the little Pulsar one, just because maybe those other ones were not good. Elite 2.0 or rival suggestions?
Oh, 3 in a row!
Nice. These are still
falling apart.
These are still shotgunning.
Not as bad.
I'm gonna have to try the official ones and see. I don't know.
Full auto.
I feel like I would be impressed with this if it worked.
Is there some sort of mechanical kick inside, or is that just the actual?
I think it's just from the. I think it's just.
Does he have one that does the slide as like a gimmick?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I think that's literally just from the actual... more powerful. Because the on-lock blaster I have has the same kind of feel to it. Mm-hmm. But I think
this feels real good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you had a whole bunch of people with those, that would be pretty fun. Like, I could see myself using a bunch of gel for parties. Like, if I was running parties and offering a gel party.
Right.
The sight is nice on that, too. Yeah. And I like the color. It's satisfying to fire full auto.
It is, yeah.
I got to admit that.
Put safety on.
So we have 3 minutes left here. This was fun to go through them. We actually did make it. I didn't think we were going to make it through everything. All together, what would you say your favorites were, Matt? What were your highlights?
I do like this one. This is fun. It's to provide the single fire for gel is key, I think. Like we talked of in the last Gel Blaster stream, if everyone is firing full auto at however many rounds per second, you just get into a point where you're just blind firing around cover or over cover, and it's not really fun. Yeah. Unless you're in like a huge arena, and then now you gotta plan around actually going out and firing gel. I'm a little disappointed in the 2.1, or no, the 1.2 rather. Jamming.
Yeah. The fact that it's over here, like broken down beside me, and I need to
sad
fix
on
it.
the floor.
Yeah.
But when it did fire, I mean, it fired true and strong.
I think it'll be a favorite once I do the fixes.
Right. So there are
fixes
already.
There are fixes that people do them. Mm-hmm. I think Silly Butts might have done some too. Nerf Talk mentioned Milo's Mod. Like people have done the fixes to it.
But like you said, it's how much are you spending for that?
That one's like over. It's like almost $200 to get it here.
You shouldn't have to hotfix something out of the box for $200.
No, and that's the whole point of it, is to be able to kind of buy your way into entry.
I mean, I also like the Tomcat. Tomcat's real cool.
Tomcat's really neat. I like the Dictator. Once we were firing elite darts, firing darts forward, not backwards. Mm-hmm. I like that one. I feel like if I'm going to use a blaster like that, I'd rather have the Tomcat with the capacity.
Right.
If you were going to ask me, hey, what's your loadout out of all this stuff, I would have a 2.1 on my hip and the Tomcat as my main one, probably.
Or some sort of large capacity Mark III.
Oh yeah, I mean, out of the ones we were primarily talking about, I would always have I would have Mark III with a 2.1. So I'm a flywheel guy. So yeah, I hope that you guys, and I love too. There's like some great. I'm probably gonna go back and kind of catch up on some of the conversations in the chat. I love that it was such an active chat. I love that people came and hung out. It's been a really cool trip up to the 5,000 mark for this. It's been really cool. A few people have kind of come over from TikTok as well and joined up on YouTube, which I really love as well. So this was really, really cool. Definitely, we're going to sign off here in a second. I think we may, for a few minutes anyway, we might play some Nerf Super Blast. I'm going to put up a screen with Matt and I's codes. I'll leave it up for a few minutes before I kill the stream, and then I'm going to start a stream here on my phone. Matt and I will be in a lobby. If you want to play, if you're friends with us, or invite us in, we'll jump in with a couple other people. We thought that might be kind of fun. Oh, I just saw, do I like Star Trek? I sure do. I don't think you were asking me, but I do love it. We can't get into a whole chat about those Star Trek blasters now. Not when we're supposed to sign off and keep this on time. Oh boy. Please check out my show. How about? I will check that out, QWERTY, for when. 7:00. Good to be your producer. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to switch us over. Thanks so much. Thanks for Matt for coming.
No problem. Anytime.
Opening up all these blasters, playing around with them. You were saying at the start of the stream that this was maybe...
So yeah, if I were to ever get into collecting Nerf or like buying Nerf to play with, I think I'd jump right to this stuff. Mm-hmm. I much rather have 2 or 3 high-end things, especially like when I collect stuff, I like to collect a couple of nice things as opposed to a whole bunch of the smaller items.
Yep.
So I feel like
the opposite of me.
Right. As I stare about your bountiful mound of Nerf over here. But I think if I were to get into it, I'd rather spend a couple $100 on like 1 or 2, maybe 3 really good blasters, and just run those all the time. Yeah,
I'm really excited. So I actually just bought a field worth of paintball barriers. So I have a whole bunch of inflatables. You're probably going to see some footage in the next month or so of us playing, probably with mostly like Dart Zone stuff, Conquest Pro, like Dart Zone, either Adventure Force branded or Dart Zone Pro branded or Max. Just having some fun takeover nights in the space that we're in.
Yep.
Using with all the space that we have. There's different rooms and hallways. It's big.
Yep.
And then there's a big middle area, and we'll throw in a bunch of bunkers in that. It's going to be pretty fun to play in.
Yep. Half walls.
It'll also be a board game cafe, I guess. But
we will allow it.
We will allow a bit of that. Anyway. All right. I'm gonna flash up those codes in case people want to join.
Sure.
Until next time, thank you so much, everyone, and we'll talk to you soon.
See ya.
Bye.